It's kind of like I need to practice or something. I mean, yes, I did just recently make a table. So why am I making another one? Well, nothing wrong with practice, and I need another mobile bench for the shop to make use of the small space that I have there. I'm very grateful for Cousin Carol making room for me. And then on top of that, I had an idea. And as a matter of fact, this is probably the practice that's needed even more than actually working with the tools. And that is to see the materials, in this case, pallets, see the materials, visualize something to make with the materials, go ahead and make cuts, and set up the mock-up to see if it's probably going to work, and then actually do it. And that's the kind of follow-through productivity that I really need to develop more. And so that's what I was trying to do this week. And it's not pretty, but it's going to be useful. And the practice of seeing, attempting, producing is something that I really need to have if I'm going to get to the point where I can make things that potentially have a quality that is saleable. This bench is not going to be of quality that is saleable, but I think it's going to be very useful. And I've got a couple of other ideas that I'm going to try to develop a little bit more tomorrow that I think will make it even more versatile. This it's been quite a couple of weeks for me, and I'm real excited about trying to get into July to see where things stand. I've been working at trying to be extremely careful to stay on a budget very, very tightly so that I can try to reach this goal of the whole dead end street idea. And Lord willing, there's going to be some significant progress made in the next month or two. And more on that later. But for now, it was just I am tired, I am sore, I am blessed and grateful. I I started this morning working on this huge, just big chunk wood pallet that I got this week, breaking it down, and there's going to be some video about that probably in the next few days. So I got out earlier than I usually do, about 9 o'clock or so this morning, and I got home about 7:30. So I got a 10-hour day out in the workshop or working on stuff, and did a ton of planing, and got a bench made, and I am worn out, but I just had such a fun time. And so thanks very much for bearing with me while I ramble a bit about the stuff that I'm working on. I've got some video here to show kind of the process of a few days ago up to last Friday night when I took the things over on the truck to the workshop. And then Saturday, yesterday, is the video that I'm showing here of getting it all put together. And I've probably used twice as many screws as I needed, and I had to piece together a bunch of mismatched stuff at the end to get the wheels on. But it's stuff that I had, and so let's use it. And hey, I have gone over 125 subscribers. Thanks so much. And looking forward to talking a little bit more next week about kind of where things stand and where I think things are headed. So hope that you'll stay tuned, and please take a look at the shorts that I'm going to try to put together for this week as well. Thanks very much, and I hope that you have a sense of deep blessing and that you are counting those blessings, because I think uh, living grateful is makes a huge difference in life, and uh, that's the goal I have, uh, and I appreciate the chance to share with you a bit. I have not kept up with my battery charging responsibilities, so I'm being delayed a bit here, but I can give you the idea. I've got 26-inch cutoff here, and I've got 26 inches here, and the idea I have is that those are going to be the outer legs to go with this small pallet that'll be just about right as a desk or a workbench. And I've got an idea for that too, and that's what I'm working on today as soon as the batteries charge up. Looking forward to showing some more here in a bit. All right, let's get the rest of this cut off. I'm going through a nail. And how to get across that. I missed a little bit. Okay, we can probably work with that. Kind of a proof of concept thing here. This is what I'd like to make as the base, although this pallet is longer than that, I'm certain. So there's going to be a bit of a gap in the middle section, but if I make this as a base and then tie in the corners and the sides, then I can actually put some of those caster wheels that I bought a bunch of and make another rolling table, rolling workbench, I think. Let's see if we can get the tabletop on and look at it. I am not going to pretend that I actually measured this out and did it on purpose. This is blowing my mind. I can't wait to show you the side. It's almost exactly the right length, and it's almost exactly the right height. I did the 4.5 inch. When that comes together, it's going to be almost a meet up here. So this will work. I'm going to take it to the workshop and finish putting it together. Wow, I love it. By the end of the weekend, I want to see the pieces that are on top of my truck right now and a few that are inside turn into a workbench, a mobile rolling workbench. Let's see how it goes. Here's what I'm visualizing with these two pallets that have been cut to size and running a crossbar maybe above and below, probably just below though, to make a base, and then running some more across the bottom to make a shelf about halfway in for some storage underneath. And here's the top. Couple of options here. I can do a flush cut so that this meets up in the back and easily secures. and that will just about bring it in flush in the front, but then I can also cut that flush with whatever's left. So a bottom sections running across for shelving and for stability and to put the wheels on. And I think I've got a workbench. And it'd be a nice little layout bench. I may or may not try to fill in the empty places with some scrap wood. I think I'm just going to sand it down, and if I need to, I can lay a piece of MDF or something across it if I need it to be filled in sometimes, and then other times just take it off. That's what I'm looking at this point. Let's see how this thing comes together. Probably too much trouble to go to for one little board, but it's kind of an interesting experiment, so I'm trying it. I just want to see how it does tonight. Well, it's just about ready to set up, and I'm very interested to see how it works. The base, the shelf on the bottom, is not super strong. I don't have anything running through the middle, so I may have to reinforce that with something, but for now it's fine. And I'm really looking forward to sanding this down probably tomorrow, sanding it down, getting it nice and smooth on the top and the sides, and kind of just touching it up a little bit, finishing it up. But this has been the main goal of the day, and I procrastinated like crazy to do a ton of planing and running the ripsaw. The piles of planed wood are just, it's so exciting just seeing these things grow and grow. Anyway, the workbench is going to be a big help in a lot of that because I really want to get some more of the power tools set up. If I do this right, this could be the compressor station, and I could just have the other table only for the planer. We'll see. But it's been a long day. My first set of earbuds batteries went out, and I'm on my second pair now. So I've been here a while, and I've just had a blast. Thanks very much for watching. Okay, I made the table today, and now I'm going to go put some stuff on it and roll it around a bit. It's nice to kind of visualize something and see that you've got the stuff to do it, and experiment a bit and recognize it's not going to be perfect, and just go ahead and get something done. And I have really enjoyed this, and tomorrow hopefully I'm going to clean it up some. Like I said, I really want to get this pneumatic sander going. I need to practice with that, and this is an ideal thing to practice on. So that's the goal for tomorrow, and when you're seeing this, it's actually the goal that I'll be working on today. But thanks so much for watching, and really interested in your thoughts, and give me your ideas, suggestions. It's almost time to start trying to generate some income. I'm going to probably spend a week or two getting as much of this wood planed down and ready to go as I can, and then just be able to hopefully just shoot for making some stuff. And that would be fantastic. Starting in July, I've got a couple of weeks, but starting in July, that is the goal. Start to have some stuff that is available. So if you've got suggestions, if you haven't yourself checked these guys out, man, Matthew Peach, fantastic. Just such practical, step-by-step, oftentimes always giving helps, always giving great ideas of what sells and how to make it profitable. 731 Woodworks is just such an inspiration, and he is so practical as well. Great insights and helps. And Morley Kurt, Another great person to look at and say, okay, he's got it down to the minute of how he's spending his time, how he's making it profitable. Excellent example. He's so creative too, just fantastic stuff. And there are some others that I'm really grateful for. Those are three that I try to watch anytime they bring something out. The other tool that I'll mention that I've been really missing because I haven't seen anything new from him in a while is Mark Daner of DanerMade, and the stuff he does with pallet wood, man, it's just fantastic. Now, he gets some Australian oak and some other what he calls Tassie oak and some other stuff that has colors in it that I don't think I can get around here. So some of the stuff he makes with these multicolored layouts, I'm not sure that I can replicate, but man, oh man, is he great. And he's come along in the last couple years just learning as he goes and sharing what he can. Really encourage you to take a look at him, just kind of for fun too. He's actually pretty hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, creative, and an excellent woodworker, Jesper. Just my goodness, Jesper makes. Please, Jesper. This guy, the stuff. I just encourage you to check out some of his videos. It's great all the way around, and he does stuff, and I think, I couldn't even begin right now to try to do that. But I'm having a great time watching him do it, and he makes some beautiful stuff. So anyway, the sawdust is getting to me. I'm about to sneeze my head off. Thanks so much. Had a great time. Got plenty hot and sweaty today. It's just been a beautiful spring here. I don't know about your area, wherever you're at, but man, it's been great here. Thanks so much for subscriptions, likes, comments, all of that stuff. Please share if you think that somebody else might enjoy or get anything out of this. And otherwise, looking forward to the hymn sing at church in the morning, and then some more shop time to try and organize the shop a little bit better so that I can keep making stuff. Thanks so much.